Welcome to EIS Music Art Studio. This is Savi. As you can see, I am planning to create a little friend for this character. Also, the purpose of this video is to show you how to plan or what to do to create a 2D cutout cartoon character. So basically what I'm looking for is I look for three parts. Three parts. That's what I always look for. For example, look, we have one, two parts, and three parts. Okay. The ears can be by themselves. Okay. But look at this part. This part is very important. It's one, two, and three parts. Again, one. Here you can either do two parts. It's up to you how flexible you want your character to be. You can either do two. That would be one here and then two over here. Or you can do three parts. One, two, and three parts over here. Right there. Now, remember that when you do the cutout animation, another thing that you need to remember is that try to make circles like that. Always make circles when you cut them. Okay. Even over here, it can be an oval. So always do circles, okay, when you cut them. Now these are one, for the body is two, and three parts. For the tail, the same thing. One, two, three parts. Here for the legs, one, two, and three parts. See? One, two, three. Here, one, two, three. Okay? So always look for those three parts in a body. Now remember, this is not a rule, and if you want to make it as a rule, you can always break that rule, okay? Let's say that you want to put your character in parts and into different layers. This is basically how you can do it. I create two main layers, one for the art line, okay, and then the other one, it is for the color. Two parts, one for the art line and another one for the color, okay? And then later on, you can easily come here and merge them down, okay? That's how you merge the parts, okay, the layers. So the first thing that I do, let me click on this. First, what I do is I come here, go to edit mode. Okay, go to edit mode. Okay, once I click the edit mode, I go to select box and I go to select lasso. Okay, select lasso. Now once you do that part, you go here, you select the part, get it closer to you. Start with the head first, okay? So select this part first. See? Select the part. Now, if you cannot see, once you select the part and you don't see these, the vertices, don't worry about it. Just go over here, make sure that this is on. Okay, right there, or basically right here, edit lines. Okay, edit lines. Now, if I don't want to see my edit lines, basically what I click on this icon, the overlays, and just leave it like that. Okay, sometimes I prefer this off. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it on. Okay, so I'm gonna select this part. This is my first part. Here we go. And it doesn't have to be exact. Okay, that will be my first part that I'm gonna add it to another layer. So basically I go here to stroke, okay, and then move to layer. Okay, move to layer, and here is the new layer. Okay, new layer. Now let's go. I wanted you to see this part. Look, it create a new layer here, and then you can just put how can we call this down? Maybe that's a snout. Okay, get rid of it. Then we're gonna do next, we're gonna do the ears. Now there is a shortcut. I think it's M. Yes, you press M on your keyboard and it will show you this, move to layers. So remember, we are creating new layers. Okay, so there you go, click on this and that will be ears. Those are the ears. Okay, then close it, go to the next one. Those are 3 parts. These 3 parts that we want. Here, press M, new layer, and how we call this? Let's call that one head. Then let's get the next one. That will be the body, and that will be this part. There you go, and press M, new layer, and we can call this one torso, body, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and let's continue. Here we go. Here's the front leg. Press M, new layer, and okay, this is the left. Okay, we can just put leg, front, and dot L. Okay, now when you are creating parts that have a right and a left, like the hands, the arms, the legs, okay, that they are on the other side as well. You have a left and a right. It's always good to name it just like this. It's very important, especially when you are rigging it, okay, when you're gonna add the bones to it. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay, now I put leg, front, and then dot L. Okay, and this one. Okay, there you go. And they are in different parts. Okay, they are in different parts. For example, let's say you want to select the tail, for example. All you need to do is, if you that's another system that you can use. You go here on this little icon that goes, an arrow that goes down like this. Then you go to, you see here, auto lock inactive layer. You click on this and it will just lock every single one that you are not selecting. For example, if you want the leg, see, it will lock the tail, and then it will unlock the one that you are selecting. So if you want to select the tail, for example, press A, okay, press A, and here, there you go, here's the tail. Now, there are little parts that we missed. That, don't worry about that, because this is a sketch, and you can always, like this part over here that was not selected, if you want to be very picky, that's if you are just very picky. Okay, so let's say that will be in the back. I believe that will be in the body. So let's select the body. Press A to see. These are the parts that we want to transfer to the tail. So let's do that just for practice. Let's be very picky, very careful, and just select this part. Okay, there you go. And then I press M and look for the tail. Okay, and basically you just send it to the tail. Okay, did I send it to the tail? Oh yeah, right here. There you go. You just send it to the tail. Okay, let's press A to select all of them. There you go. So if you want to send or put vertices together, you can always do that as well. Okay, you can always go back to another layer, select the vertices, and then send them to another layer. Okay, by pressing M. Okay, now select is A, don't forget, and then to deselect, press Alt A. Okay, A to select, Alt A. Okay, another important part that I wanted to show you is that do not make the same mistake. It's not a mistake as long as you know how to fix them. Okay, you see these, I drew these in another keyframe, in another frame. I drew that in frame 15. So we have to make sure, let me go to here, instead of action editor, let's go to dope, sheet, and then we're going to select Grease Pencil. Let's go to Grease Pencil. As you can see here, I did this keyframe in frame 15. Okay, we do not want that for now. We want the first original one, we want it in number 1. Okay, so that's easy to do. All you have to do is unlock all. Okay, then select the keyframes and then drag it. You see, now you can drag it. Okay, so let's put it on number 1. Okay, so those are the little things that you should know when you start planning for your cutout animation characters. Thank you for watching, and if you like videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe. Also watch my other videos.